which you readily accept, but you would rather resist when you say your brain is not yours. It is grown through space and time, which is common to all humanity. This we won't go into now. So, my question is, being specialized, can my brain say yes? It has its function, but that function is not going to interfere, right? I wonder if you understand all this. I'm a carpenter, but I know the quality of wood, the tools, the grain, the beauty of the wood, and so on. I say yes, that's not natural. I must have that. But the brain that has cultivated this speciality cannot possibly understand the wholeness of meditation, right? If I as a carpenter understand this, the truth of it, that I as a carpenter have a place, but that specialization has no place in the wholeness of comprehension, right? In the wholeness of understanding meditation. If I see the truth of that, then specialization becomes small affair, right? Are we meeting? So, then we begin to ask, what is meditation? Why certain parts of the world, like the Asiatic world, have given importance to this word? Asia is not geographically separate from the rest of the world. It's geographically separate. But Asia is you and me, right? Because we are part of humanity, part of our consciousness. We are the rest of humanity. So when one part of humanity has given a great deal of time, from 2,000 or 3,000, 4,000 years, as the Egyptians have done, as the Hindus have done, it's part of our inquiry to find out. First of all, meditation demands attention, right? To attain, which is to give your whole capacity, energy, in observation. Attention is different from concentration. I hope you are following all this. Are we together in this? Concentration is an effort made by thought to focus its capacity as energy on a particular point, right? That is concentration. When you are in a school, the teacher says, concentrate on your book. Don't look out of the window, look at your beastly book. And you are trained to concentrate. That is to bring all your energy to a particular point. Which means in that concentration, you are not allowing any kind of other thoughts to interfere. Right? That is to control. Concentration implies controlling thought, not to wander away, right? I hope you're following. But to focus your thought on a particular subject, on a particular page, on a particular picture, which is thought says that it's important to focus my attention, focus my energy on that. Right? It is the operation of thought. I wonder if you're right. Are we me? It's the operation of thought in which there is compulsion, control, which says, look. So, in concentration, please understand this carefully if you don't mind. In concentration, there is the controller and the controlled. Right? My thought is wandering off. I say it should not wander off. I bring it back, the controller, who says I must concentrate on this. So there is a controller and the controlled. Right? Who is the controller? The controller is part of thought. The controller is the past. Right? The controller who says, I have learned a great deal, and it's important for me, the controller, to control thought. That is, thought has divided itself as the controller and the controlled. So that it's a trick that thought is playing upon itself. I wonder if you see all this. Right? Please, we must understand this very carefully, because in attention there is no controller, nor the controlled. There is only attention. So it requires a careful examination into the nature of concentration with its controller and the control. Right? All our life, there is this controller. I must do this, I must not do that. I must control my desires, control my anger, control my impetus, control. Therefore, I gradually learn to inhibit myself. And there are those people who say, don't inhibit, do whatever you like. Right? That's the game also being played by the gurus. So, one must be very clear in understanding what is concentration and what is attention. As we are pointing out, in attention, that is to attend, there is no control. Please understand this, because as we're going to find out presently, is there a way of living our daily life in which there is no control? Right? As part of meditation. I wonder if you see a question one must ask oneself.